Hey there, welcome back to the Golden Age of DC Comics 365, where I'm doing a page a day from this awesome coffee table book I got a long time ago from a good friend, and from another good friend. What goes great with coffee tables and coffee table books is coffee. That's a good cup of... Well, thank you for tuning in again, please. So, what is today? Oh, and just a caveat for this one, as I like to say in most of my videos, please do not burn your hands holding on to my hot takes. If you do, then that's on you, gal, pal, or anywhere in the humanity spectrum. But the rider I have on this particular one, these are in every description, is that this includes any problematic stereotypes or antediluvian mid-20th century mores. And so, yeah, I wanted to say that before we show and tell this particular one, because January 17th is Martin Luther King Day, or around there, I believe so. Hold on. Hey, Siri, when is Martin Luther King Day?
Martin Luther King Jr. Day is on Monday, January 17th, 2022.
Now you know that I like my Siri Australian lady. What do you want? I grew up with Olivia Newton-John. So let's show the panel, and it's a neutral depiction of race in a comic book. All right, then let's take a... Remember, and may this continue the conversation about diversity and inclusion and representation in comic books and in fiction and in stories. And just, yes, the more people that are in stories, the more people it can appeal to, and it's just, yeah, that's where it is and where it's at. But I just wanted to, put that caveat out there. There will be stereotypes in this series. There will be, and we can't avoid it, and we're not going to avoid it. We're just going to talk about it and keep the context that this is the mid-1940s in America, and we don't have to like it or hate it to respect that was just the way that's the way they were, and in the 1940s, just the way we are in the 2020s. Yes. So January 17th, Martin Luther King Day. Regrettably, there were few positive images of African Americans in early comic books. One exception was included in Real Facts Comics. And the art here is from Real Facts Comics number 5, November-December 1946. Okay. One exception was included in Real Facts Comics, edited by Jack Schiff. Ultimately, it couldn't compete with more fantastic fare, but in its 21 issues, Real Facts Comics portrayed the lives of prominent people, including the entertainer and activist Paul Robeson. Born in 1898, Robeson received a law degree from Columbia University, but did not pursue a career as an attorney because of the bigotry he encountered. Instead, he became a singer and an actor and appeared on stage in The Emperor Jones and Othello, and introducing the famous song Old Man River in the musical Showboat 1928. Touring the world's concert stages, he was an advocate for oppressed people everywhere, and became convinced that the Soviet Union was the hope for the future. As the Cold War intensified in the late 40s, Robeson stuck by his politics as his popularity in the U.S. drastically declined. He passed away in 1976. And so, yeah, this was this is Paul Robeson in Real Life Comics. And, yeah, and this book here was written... it was published in 2004, so it was written right about then. So, yeah, I mean, that's where it fits in the timeline of it all. And I think it was well said. And, yeah, and so that is part and parcel and of the golden age of DC Comics. It's been part of the... Comic books are a part of culture. It's like, okay, if culture is a tooth on a cog, then comic books are one of the teeth on the cogs that just keep the revolution, the American Revolution, keep going. They keep the machinery of the revolution keeps going. You know what I mean? The revolution doesn't have to be just that one experience. We can have a different version of the word and enjoy the elasticity of words. And so maybe the American Revolution never ceased to keep revolving, and comic books are a tooth in that cog, and that's how I see it. And learning and growing, and we've come from here, and we've come so far. And you know what? We're going to talk about comics for the rest of the year, and I'm serious. And so do me a favor. Give me a thumbs up if you like this kind of content. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't. I'm a big lad. I can handle it. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let's continue this conversation about comics. And I also would love to earn your subscription. I make cooking videos. I'm a professional line cook. I want you to have delicious, nutritious, and beautiful food so you can share at your table with your loved ones. I'm also an ordained minister, an amateur theologian, and we talk spirituality here. I say let's get spiritual. We often do. But I'm just covering this awesome book and doing a page a day. And tune in tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern, and we can have some more Golden Age comics, okay? Cheers!